What up, y'all? What up, dude? Let me make sure I can hear myself. Check, mic check. Check, mic check. Okay, so we are good. We are good. We are good. We are good. All right, let's give it a few minutes for the people to come on in here. Hey, Sarah, how are you? How are you? Happy Friday. Let's give it a few minutes for the people to come on in. I know YouTube is not gonna send out no notifications, honey. Oh, let me just. Hello. Come on in, y'all. Hey, Miss Catherine, how you doing? Let me share this to my what's the name real quick. Hello, how are you? Watching from oh, how are you? How you doing? You doing all right? All right, let me share this and this link. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the things of the things. Let's get into the things of the things. Yeah, I'm not even in the mood. It's Friday. Not even in the mood for the trolling. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into a couple of things. I am sharing this on. Wait, let me tell them. See all members. And publish. Okay. What up, Tracy? What's going on? Hey, too blessed for you. What's going on in the bushes on grandma duties? Hey, listen, I understand. I understand. All right, so I was just giving it a few minutes for the people to come on in as we get into the things. All right, y'all come on up in here. Oh, because we got to talk. Oh, baby, we got to talk. We got to talk. Deajhanea Jackson, Imani Green, whatever she want to go by, she done lost her mind. She done lost her mind. Hey, Sean Talks, what's going on, boo? She done lost her ever-loving mind. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? When I read to y'all what I'm getting ready to read to y'all, y'all gonna be like, dude, what? Hey, Felicia, how you doing? All right. And this is why I find it important. It is something about this case. I don't really like people sharing misinformation, and a lot of people share a lot of misinformation in regards to this case. So let's get into it. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started reading this article. All right, so this is from Charlotte, North Carolina. One of the 6 people who traveled to Mexico with Charlotte woman Shanquella Robinson when she died in 2022 is seeking to have a wrongful death lawsuit dismissed, citing insignificant service of process and other defenses. So let's get into it. Oh, it gets interesting. Let me just go ahead and give y'all a warning. Brace yourself. You're probably going to be pissed once you hear this. Okay, let's go. Imani Green, who was formerly Deajhanea Jackson, who committed the act in hitting and fighting on Shanquella, filed an amended answer on Wednesday in federal court, arguing that the lawsuit should be dismissed for multiple reasons, including Robinson's alleged behavior and Green claims that she did not participate in any altercation. Green's original answer was filed on June the 18th. Robinson's death certificate cited a severe spinal cord injury and broken neck. The lawsuit filed by Robinson's mother, Salamandra Robinson, in October of 2024 alleges that Green brutally attacked Robinson in a bedroom inside their Mexico vacation villa. According to the lawsuit, Green punched Robinson in the face, neck, head, and other parts of her body while Robinson was naked and unable to defend herself. The group, known as the Cabo Six, had traveled together for what was supposed to be a vacation to Cabo St. Lucas. Green's court filing did not listen to this, y'all. Hey, DK. Green's court filings denies the allegation and raises several affirmative defenses, including claims that Robinson assumed the risk through her belligerent behavior and provoking of the altercation. The filing also argues that Robinson's own actions, including excessive drinking, contributed to her death. So y'all walking around here with that same thing about her allegedly getting alcohol poisoning. So now she's saying that it was Shanquilla Robinson who pretty much started the fight or the altercation. She's saying that she started the altercation. So let's keep going. The court document further claims that Green acted in self-defense. What? It literally says that Green says that she acted in self-defense. Self-defense? That don't do nothing to Tracy. That's what I'm saying. That don't do nothing to the people. Self-defense. Anyway, let me keep going. I can't wrap my mind around that. Self-defense? Hey, Miss Gina. Self-defense? Let's keep going. The court document further claims that Green acted in self-defense during an altercation that the statute of limitations has expired for some claims. The lawsuit alleges that Green and another Trip member, Khalil Cook, returned Robinson's belongings to her mother and offered condolences, saying that she died of alcohol poisoning. So let me get this straight. So you went to her family and told her family that she died of alcohol poisoning, but now you're saying you acted in self-defense. So you know that we did see the video, but you straight up lied to them people. You straight up lied to her parents and her sister. You lied. Robinson's family claims that Green was the primary aggressor in the attack. We saw it. Though no arrests have been made by either the U.S. or the Mexican authorities in this case, in June, a federal judge dismissed claims made by Robinson's family against the FBI and the State Department. The family had been seeking $100 million in damages, alleging negligence in the agencies handling the investigation. Sue Ann Robinson, the family's attorney, who is not related to the family, said that some dismissals are expected based on the previous hearing. She said that part of the purpose for the federal claims was to have the government officials explain to the courts why they haven't provided clear reasons for the investigation stalled status. No arrests have been made. I'm not going to go through all of that. So basically, what she is saying, she is pretty much saying that because Shanquilla got drunk on the trip, her drinking, her excessive drinking, is what caused the fight to happen, and pretty much that Shanquilla started the fight. We seen the video, Tramp, and I don't care how many times you change your name. You can change your name to Sally Sue. We still feel the way we feel about you, girl. I don't pray you ever have any. I pray you're never comfortable. I pray you don't need to work. You don't need to do anything. I pray nothing but miserable over your life. And the reason I do is because you unalived this girl with every intention. You came back and you lied. You lied to the girl's mama. Talk about she died of alcohol poisoning. Now, she also alleges, get this, y'all, she also is alleging that Shanquilla refused medical assistance. You heard me. She's also saying that Shanquilla refused medical assistance. How did Shanquilla refuse medical assistance when she wasn't even coherent when y'all was beating up on her, when you was beating up on her? Hey, Bama girl, how? How did, I'm still here, y'all. I'm just going off camera for a second. How did, sorry, I had to get it, had to wet my whistle for a second. How is that the case? How? She didn't want medical attention. No, what y'all did, and then also y'all lied to the Villa workers on y'all way back to the airport when y'all was coming back to the US. Y'all lied. Remember that? Deajhanea, Imani Green, Boo Boo Head, whatever you want your name to be. I told y'all was gonna be mad at this. I told y'all was gonna be mad at this because of the simple fact this girl, you just flat out lying. And the reason why I feel like the reason why she's doing this is she got a new attorney. I feel like the reason why she's doing this, at first she was representing herself. Now she is represented by an actual attorney. And she's again basically saying that Shanquilla started the fight. She's saying that Shanquilla did not ask for any type of medical assistance. How was she gonna ask? See, I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it. I'm finna say it. Girl, you need somebody on the streets to whoop your ass. The period, point blank. Call cousin Pookie them, cousin Ray Ray, cousin Doodoo, Sheila. Call somebody. Listen. When I read that, I thought, what in the world am I reading? Now, at first, she said that the reason why she needed more time on her lawsuit was because of the jurisdiction in which, or no, saying that it was a wrongful service, meaning they served the wrong person. She didn't live at that address anymore. So hold on one second. Let me see. Here we go. The documents claim that Robinson provoked the fight, failed to accept or alert others of any serious medical conditions, and engaged in excessive drinking. Did y'all hear what I just read to you? Let me just show you so you know I'm not making it up. It's here. You can go to the, well, hell, you can't see it now, but go to the website. Y'all see? So you know I'm not making it up. It says, let me read it again. The documents claim that Green was acting in self-defense Green's attorney also says, also accused Robinson of belligerent behavior. How you know? How you know? You just came on the case. How you know? Belligerent behavior. Girl, get out of my face. The document claims that Robinson provoked the fight, failed to accept or alert others of any serious medical conditions, and engaged in excessive drinking. I can't wrap my mind around that. I like literally cannot wrap my mind around that. What? Y'all, in the video, she was not even coherent enough to even say she needed any medical attention. What are y'all talking about? Y'all had beat the girl up so bad that she couldn't even speak. She was unconscious. Y'all killed that girl over there and brung your narrow behinds back over here to the US as if nothing ever happened. And y'all are living y'all everyday life as if y'all did not do that to this girl. Exactly, Renee. Beaten naked. This pissed me off. I'm sorry. This pissed me off. Then y'all are calling people, FaceTiming people. If you wasn't FaceTiming, at the least you were taking a video of what exactly happened. Khalil Cook with your old cylinder neck, you never, not one time says like what? That's how. And Tracy, again, we know she did not want to do that. That girl was naked. And Deajhanea, I'm gonna just say this. One thing you know is if people are not fighting you back, what does that say? And your attorney think they're smart. Your attorney is trying to wait until all of the trying to weigh these things out as if we did not see the videos. You're trying to weigh these things out as if Mexico hasn't sent any evidence in regards to what happened. They sent the evidence. It may not be what we want, but they sent the evidence. They interviewed, not only did they interview the paramedic, they interviewed the doctor, they interviewed the villa owner. And what you're saying is not true. I swear, I need karma to move quickly. To be blessed for you. I need karma to move swiftly. Karma, I swiftly need you to go to their front door. I that pissed me off, man. That just pissed me off. Hey, Symmetry, thank you so much, Symmetry, for sending me this. I I I I don't know. With this case, it's hard for me to separate. It's almost like, again, and I say this every time I do a video on Shaquilla. It's like she our sister or something. It's like this hit close. This whole thing hit close. And for you to say that she was belligerent with her drinking, she had belligerent behavior. Your attorney is saying she had belligerent behavior. What the do she know? Or he know? And you ain't submitted no evidence, no good evidence. Let's just be all the way 1,000 out. You have not submitted no good evidence. I am like pissed. I am pissed. What in the world? She absolutely deserves justice. But this gets me. The documents claim that Robinson provoked the fight. How? The girl was literally, she couldn't speak. Every time that girl hit her, she's like literally in a state of she can't do anything. And you know what, y'all, to think that that is a way of her passing away, like in the midst of that, I could only imagine what Shanquilla's inner person was saying. Like, if I could just call my mom one more time, if I could just call my dad one more time. Like, Deajhanea, again, I pray that you don't have a peaceful day in your life ever again. I wish that for all of the Cabo Six. Every last one of them. I don't care if she was pissy drunk. I don't see her fight. I don't see her fighting with no clothes on. Right. And Tracy, let's just keep it all the way 1,000. They're lying about Shanquilla doing something before. Y'all is a bald-faced lie. Because you know what? And y'all, it's like, to me, y'all set her up to drink heavily on their trip. We saw the video, and I'm not even finna say no allegedly or nothing, because I saw the video and I saw what y'all did. And then when she was outside in that hammock, is that what you call those things? Hopefully I'm making that up. When she was outside in that hammock and Khalil Cook had went out there, she was already lit. He went out there and asked her for another drink. So let's talk about the fact that y'all kept offering her these drinks. Y'all, I cannot. I swear before God, like, Lord, please, give this girl family the answers that they need. Send Deajhanea, Imani Jackson. That is, girl, let me get my blessed oil. Nah, for real. Please. I don't wish that they have a comfortable day in their life. And Khalil, you a sorry piece of shit of a nigga. Because the sad part about it is you should have been the main one. You should have been the main one. Hey, baby girl 1981. You should have been the main one helping and supporting your friend. That was your best friend. You was the reason why she was on that trip. Man, this pissed me off, y'all. I'm gonna put the article in the description box for the people who may listen to this after we get off or whatever, just so that you guys will know what's going on. I tell you guys all the time, I keep you guys updated. But this update slipped my mind, so shout out to Symmetry, because she did send it to me. And when I went and read up on it, I was just disgusted. How did Shanquilla provoke the fight? How? Regardless of who provoked the fight, right? Regardless of who provoked the fight. Let's say Shanquilla did provoke the fight, right? What the video evidence shows us is something totally different. It shows us something totally different. I believe they set her up. And I'm going to always feel that way. I believe they knew exactly what they wanted to do. Because the night before, remember even the chef who was at the villa even said that Shanquilla, actually, whenever they was playing these games and stuff, it was all drinking games. The rest of them was drinking all slow and doing all of that. And Shanquilla is just having fun. She thinks she on vacation. And this is what y'all do to her? I'm angry. I want her to deserve, I want her to get justice. I really do. Being Crump, this is my next thing for you. I understand that Sue-Ann and you work together, but I'm not seeing your name on enough stuff. And this is why I say all the time, to me, he ain't nothing but a straight ambulance chaser. You probably the one that told them to go ahead and file this $100 million lawsuit, which I'm not mad at them for doing. But you're literally an ambulance chaser. Where are you? Where are you? All I hear is about Sue-Ann Robinson. Sue Ann Robinson went over to Mexico. Sue Ann Robinson went to go talk to the Mexican government. Sue Ann Robinson went to go talk to the paramedics. Sue Ann Robinson went to go talk to the villa owners. Sue Ann Robinson. Sue Ann Robinson. Where you at? Where you at? I don't care what nobody say. Ben Crump ain't for nobody black. He ain't for these black families. We nowhere to be found. As soon as the FBI said that they were not going to pursue charges, where did he go? He was nowhere to be found after that, which tells me everything I need to know. I'm going to say this. Unfortunately, this is no way her fault. She was extremely nice and very trusting. They were cruel. Um, they were cruel in how I understand what his role is. I totally get what his role is. The problem that I have is that you're nowhere to be found in these black people's lives after you leave and you go do whatever you're doing. That to me is foul. No, you did nothing. You did absolutely nothing. You didn't do nothing but stand up there and say a whole bunch of bammo nothing. Being Crump ain't shit. None of them are. Lee Merritt and the rest of them. Y'all ain't nothing but straight ambulance chasers. And I'm going to stand 10 toes down on that because that's how I feel. As soon as the federal government said that they were no longer going to press charges, he did that one press conference. We ain't seen him since. But he told Salamandra Robinson, I'm gonna be here for you to the end. Where you at? You do that by a lot of these people. I'm angry. I'm just letting y'all know right now, I'm angry. How did that girl provoke a fight? Oh, she didn't ask for any medical assistance. How was she supposed to? And y'all the same people that came back and literally lied to her mama. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to be an activist, you're going to be for us, be all the way there for us. That's what you told this family. There are several videos when you told this family you was going to ride all the way to the end and you nowhere to be found. I ain't seen you mention nothing about them. I ain't seen you mention. I could go down a line when it come to being Crump. Stop lying to these families then. If you're gonna have other people in other states take over, stop lying to these families. They're hurting. And you're supposed to be helping them get justice. But instead, you going on to the next case where you see where you can get some millions from. This pisses me off. I'm just letting y'all know. And that's why I told y'all before I read that article. It's probably gonna piss y'all off too. Y'all came up with all kind of lies. That boy talking about, yeah, when I showed up to the villa, I put on Summer Walker on my phone and let Summer Walker sing to her. No. Shanquilla, one thing I'm going to do, baby, if I don't do nothing else, I'm going to say your name loud to the heavens. I'm going to continue to say your name. I'm going to continue to say your name. I'm going to continue to do what I need to do to say your name. Yeah, you definitely gotta watch who you hang out with. You gotta watch who you hang out with. And the most unfortunate thing is that they weren't even, she knew them. They went to the same school, right? But she didn't know them like that. They was friends with Khalil. If Ben can't get money or clout from a case, he moves around real fast. He does. That's just the honest to God truth. I get what Andre is saying, and I get what his thing is, but stop lying to these families. Stop telling these families you're gonna be with them until the end. Regardless of what it looks like, whether they receive justice or don't receive justice, you are not there until the end. Clearly, you're not. Time Out Sports Podcast, you was just saying she knew them very well. Well, according to her parents, that's not what they say. They've been saying that those people were friends with. She went to school with them. Yes, I get it, but they were really friends with Khalil. Am I not understanding that correctly? Well, if she even knew them, that makes it even worse. That makes it even 10 times worse. If she knew every last one of them, that makes it 10 times worse. The sad part about it is you had niggas on that trip. And now one of y'all decided, see, because what you could have done was you could have just went and picked up Deajhanea and took her to the next room. But instead, you stood there and you watched. You watched. And then came back and lied to her mama. We all went to okay, Winston-Salem. Winston, how have you said Winston? I know what it is, but can't really say it. Who needs a friend like that? Who needs a friend like that? No, your best friend ain't gonna even step in and try to help you at all. That's crazy. Let me read this one more time, and I'm out of here because I'm getting really triggered. I think this is foul. There's a new court filing from a woman accused of attacking Shanquella Robinson on their trip to Cabo. Imani Green, who has changed her name, and we don't give a flying hootaloo how many times you change your name. Imani Green has now hired an attorney who is expanding on why she wants the case dismissed. Green was previously known as Deajhanea Jackson. The new court filing claims that Green was acting in self-defense. Green's attorney also accuses Robinson of belligerent behavior. You look at that girl, she don't even give you no belligerent behavior. And none of them videos did we see her acting belligerent at all. The documents claim that Robinson provoked the fight, failed to accept or alert others of any serious medical conditions. How in the double dog fuck was she supposed to say anything about the conditions that she was receiving if y'all beating the shit out of her? Help me make sense of that. How you even put that in the documents? That don't even make sense to the people who seen the video. And also says that Shanquella engaged in excessive drinking. If Shanquella engaged in excessive drinking, y'all did too. And the reason why you probably didn't was because you was setting her up the whole time. It's just what I believe. My opinion is that y'all went there to set that girl up. The autopsy in Mexico claimed that she died of neck and spinal cord injuries. The Robinson family is suing Green and her travel mates over her mysterious death. Her family said that her travel mates claimed that she died of alcohol poisoning. Okay, so if Shanquella started the fight, why y'all didn't tell her mama that? Bama girl, you still here? They did it, in my opinion, set her up, unalive her and stole her money, left her, left her and lied. They left her there. And they were the ones that denied the medical attention. Remember, when the medical professionals got there, they specifically said that Shanquella needed to go to the hospital. They chose not to get her to the hospital because they said that she was dehydrated and she needed to drink some water. Do we remember that? Do we remember that? So you think because the statute of limitations is over on some of these claims that you could just lie? Y'all were the one that said that she didn't need to seek any medical attention because y'all figured it was alcohol poisoning and she just needed some fluids. That's what y'all said. But now the I can't. I can't. I can't. I don't know, y'all. This stuff pisses me off. It really does. It pisses me off. I don't have anything nice to say about the Cabo 6. And I'm just at this point right now. This happened in 2022. We are getting ready to come up on 3 years that this has happened. Somebody get Pookie, get Ray Ray, get Baduki. Somebody get these folks on the line. I wanted to give y'all this update. This angers me. This just angers me, bro. Hey, Ray Mel. I wanted to give y'all this update. Shout out again to Symmetry for sending this to me. To all of you, please, please, please. I've just been seeing a lot of misinformation in regards to this, a lot of Instagram videos, a lot of TikTok videos where people are just again giving out misinformation. Oh, they got a warrant out for her arrest and all of this. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. They do not have a warrant out for her arrest. Or it's not new. Let me put it that way. It's not new. It's not new. All right, y'all. I'm over. I can only imagine how her family feels. I can only imagine what her mom is going through. I can only imagine these things, bro. I can only imagine that every time her mom lays her head down, how she's feeling. Miss Salamandra Robinson, I'm gonna always keep you and Mr. Robinson and also Shankola's sister in my prayers, the whole entire family. I hate that this is not going where we really need it and where we want it to go. But she deserves justice. She didn't deserve this. You can look at Shanquella and tell that she was such she looked like she was such a bubbly, joyful person to be around. She wasn't with all that ratchet stuff. She wasn't with all that stuff. We could tell. You could tell based off of the videos that we saw. Low key, their lives are not going well. They are consistently looking over their shoulder. Well, I hope one day when they look over their shoulder, they get to see exactly what they're looking for. Yeah, it's tough for us. I know it's tearing them up. I know it is. And I just know her mom has been strong through the whole thing. Her dad has been strong through the whole thing. But this is what I want them to do. I want them to release those redacted documents because those redacted documents, I feel like is really going to help this case. But they have redacted it, y'all, and they don't have any plans on not redacting it. It sucks, man. It sucks. It sucks. And I think on purpose, somehow, some way, I feel like on purpose, the statute of limitations is, I guess, is over in some of these situations in like 2 years. Statute of limitation is over. And I just feel like the federal government, instead of doing things when things needed to be done, you guys waited. And we waited. And now Now we're here. So the only thing that they can do is civilly sue. Oh. And these folk ain't got no money. They ain't got no money. Prayers out to the family again. I'm disgusted. Anyway, y'all, I wanted to give y'all that brief update in regards to this. Please make sure you hit that like button on this video so it can get out to more people, so that people know what's going on. And in the description box of this video, I'm going to put the link to the articles. There are several articles, but I will put the link to all of the articles. Well, I'll at least put 3. I'll at least put 3 links. I always like to cite my sources where I get this information from. And I'm going to try to get this lawsuit. If I get this lawsuit, we'll read it tomorrow. We'll read it tomorrow. Okay? Because, you know, an article is not going to do anything but sum up the complaint. So I need the full complaint. I need to know detail by detail. So I'm going to work hard to get that. All right? All right, y'all. Again, I hope you guys have a good day. I just wanted to bring this to y'all. All right. Justice for Shanquella Robinson. Always justice for Shanquella Robinson. I'm not going to stop saying your name, baby girl. I'm not going to stop saying your name, baby girl. Not at all. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.